It's dripping. I'm so fat I just busted my overall. All right, we got the oil and we got our overalls on for working. We can wipe any dirty oil. Check, but my overalls are too tight now. After the bulk, they're like this. They're too tight. I need to get some bigger ones. But we gotta set the bike up so we can start changing the oil. Over here. This is the scary part. Is setting it up. So you gotta stand it up straight and obviously not drop it. And then get these over there and this down. So it's kinda tricky. I missed that. No! It's gotta be like up on. Yeah, what if I try and get it in like this? This part's scary. Okay. Set it here. And then almost. Yeah. Oh, that one keeps going out now. No. Go in. No. Oh my god. That one's on. That one's not. Well, now it is. I go up like this. There we go. Oh my god. Scary. And then we just go back. Oh. Beautiful. But also really scary because you do not want the bike to tip over. What are y'all barking at? It's Hazy. It's gone. Where is it? There's nothing up here. I think they were chasing a squirrel. Hazy, what do you see? There is an absolutely spastic dog over there. And I hear monkeys over here, so ignore all the sounds. But we took our tiny wrench and we just got off the little shift lever. That's how you shift it. Shift. So we just loosened that up because the oil filter is stuck behind it for some reason. Yamaha Y. But we got that off. So that's the oil filter. I don't feel like taking the entire fairing off if I don't have to. So we ain't gonna. And I have this tiny thing to get the screws off. But it's looking good. Now we just have to loosen the little bolt right. There it is! That one! Once we loosen that, we just let it drain. And, where is it? I lost it again. We just gotta let it drain. And then we gotta take the oil filter out. And then, hey Portia, that's getting fixed in like 3 days. Hopefully it starts when I try to jump it. Oh, that's a nice little thing with the spring. And then we're gonna lube up the chain. Lube? We gotta fix the chain because it is seems a little bit rusty, so I gotta give it a good cleaning. But yeah, those are the next steps. Look at this chain. Ugh. Maybe I just should get a new one. Ugh, for now though. I mean, it looks nice on the inside. But for now, I'm just gonna clean her up. Now we need to find an oil catch pan. Catch all the oil. All the Earl. How y'all say oil? Oil? Say oil. Oil? Oil. Gotta catch the oil. That's how they say it here in the South. Gotta catch the oil. Do the oil catch pan. Need some olive oil. What am I doing? I don't know where this thing is. I don't know what this thing is. I usually put it up high. It's usually up, what the hell? Ignore that. It's usually up high. I don't know where it is. I'll see it. It ain't up high. It catches oil. You know where the thing is that catches the oil? It's usually up high. Vanilla. Have you seen the oil catcher? It's usually up high. Alright. Now, couldn't find it. We'll use this instead. Now, to take out the oil drain. Oh, this is scary. Don't move the bike too much. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Righty tighty. So lefty loosey will be this way. We're fine. Everything's fine. I think I might need to get... Oh, I just loosened it. I thought it broke. Nice. And here it comes. And here it comes. It's okay, I'm good with my fingers. Oh shit, that made a mess. The forbidden chocolate syrup. Look at that nice chocolate. Ah! It's getting on the fairing. Ah! Gotta pull it away. Pull it away with the phone. Perfect. Thanks, guys. Then once that is completely drained... Oh my god, I was not expecting this. This is gonna fill this up. There's a lot of chocolate on my hand. Lick it off. And then we gotta take the... That's what that's for. We gotta take this off. The little crush washer. So you gotta buy a new crush washer when you take off the old one. Can you hear that peeing? We take off the old one. I think I need more of a screwdriver, honestly. And I just cut my fingernail, so I can't get under there. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need a like a screwdriver. Can I grab it? Can I grab it with this? Loosen it up. Oh, this is just too small. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, okay. But you need to replace this tiny, tiny washer on the end of here because this kind of helps seal the oil pan nice and tight. I do have a new one. Hazy, where are you going? Come here. Here comes Hazy. Hey, B. What's up? What's up with you, B? What's up with you, baby? What's up? How you doing? You want to help? Would you hold this one? Somebody don't want to help. There we go. This thing was choking me. I got the new one. You can see the old one here is it's all flat. Look at it. Look at it. So skinty. She's snatched. Body on T, right? But the one we want has been well fed. I can get it open. Oh my god. My hands are oily. There we go. Look at this. Well fed. On the bulk. Like me. This is how we like them. Thick. This goes on here. How funny would that have been if that didn't fit and I bought the wrong one? And then, when you go and you tighten it down, do the influencer thing. There you go. Then when you tighten it down, it'll go wee, and it makes a good seal. Now, we got to take the oil filter out. But the oil filter is stuck behind here. Hiding in there. And if the oil filter is behind there, how do we get it out, you ask? I was about to ask you that. Hey. I got it. I found this little spider thingy. Get your arm right there. You got big old hands. Barely fit in here. Of course, it would help if I just took the fairing off. Haha. What was that? Something falling in there? Ooh, it's dripping. It's dripping. I found the spider thingy. Look at this. And so I put around it, I went whoop, and then I just backed it off. That's kind of fun. Oh, cool. Anyway, filter's off. Now we gotta put in the new one. Look at how nice the new filter is. So this new one comes with, it's taped shut, a nip. So loud. Okay. Comes with a, okay, it's called a nut. It comes with a nut. I think it comes pre-lubed. All right. That's a lot. This one's way easier to get off because it has a little thing on the end. It's cold out here. Yeah, now time to put this on. Just got to open it up. We'll screw it in there. Usually, so if you're changing like a car's oil, when you put the filter on, you'll get your finger and put a little oil around the rim. Hazy's at the tree again. You'll put a little oil around the rim to kind of make the seal better when you put it on. But I think this one comes with some lubricant already on there, so we are all good to just screw her on there. Okay, the new filter is in there tight, thankfully, to the nut on the end of it. I'll have to use this because I don't think this tightens. I think it just loosens. Now we just put this back in there and then we'll fill her up. And there is a level somewhere on here. It's usually hidden underneath. Might be on the other side, but it's usually on this side. But there's a tiny like clear window where there's like a line, and so that way we'll easily be able to tell if it's at the right level. And I'm pretty sure that level is for when the engine is cold, because when the engine's hot, it gets all in through there. I might need to run it one time at least, just start it up just to get all the new oil in there. But that level should tell us how much we need. All right, we are around to the other side, and now we're just gonna remove this cap. Oh my God. Oh my, there we go. Okay, remove the cap just to let any extra oil fall into the pan below. Anything coming out? No, looks good. Then we're gonna fill this up, and then I forgot, this one doesn't have a window. This one has an itty bitty baby dipstick. So just like a car does, we are going to check the oil with a little dipstick. This one right here. So now we just got to put the nut, the screw, the nut on the bottom, and then fill her up. Okay. Whoa. Just gonna set you right here, and then we will get under here with this. I'm gonna switch the direction. Spin that. Wait. No. Yeah, that's the right way. I think I already switched it. Put that in there, and then, oh, we can move this now. Doesn't need to be there. Then we gotta find the hole. I don't want to hear it. Gotta use your fingers to find it. There we go. Perfect. Then I'll get this started in here. But really, you're supposed to tighten this to a specific tightness measured in foot-pounds. So I'll have to get a fancy wrench for that. Okay, but it started there. Because at a certain tightness, you got a wrench and it goes, and it like clicks afterwards. And that's what we're gonna set it to. Okay, it's in there, finger tightened. Now we need to get the torque wrench. All right, here we have our torque wrench. Some are super fancy and electric. This one is manual. Hopefully it's can go down enough to the specification. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I have a broken one too. Hopefully this isn't the broken one. But so down here you can, well, if I can fit this in the frame, down here you can see, do the influencer thing. Focus. There we go. So you can see there's different specifications. You can just kind of see the numbers. But pretty much on here, it goes from 150 all the way down to like 0. And so you tighten it to, I'm going to tighten it to 30 or 32. And then you tighten the bottom part here. Except, oh, is this the broken one? Oh, I got to find the correct one. Well, anyway, this is how it works. Let me go find the right one. All right, we have found a funnel. And we need approximately 2.6, if you can see it here. There's a little above 3 liters in there. 2.6 liters, so probably up to here. So we're almost gonna pour the entire container into here. I gotta set you up on the forbidden chocolate syrup. I'll get this in there. Make sure the dipstick's tight. Dang, it's gonna be hard to loosen up later. Look at that. Whoop! Bumped it with my knee. Alright. Then we'll put some of this this in here. This is nice and red. Look at it. It looks like blood, you know, in there. It's all red. Okay, so I'm gonna do almost all of it, really. Whoa! Oh, dripping. I'm so fat I just busted my overall. Look at this. It's completely busted. It broke. The button is still there, but it completely broke. Okay, well, I gotta put it on the other side now. Oh wait, it's a little oily. Yeah, whatever. There we go. Up and around, because I was keeping my phone in this little front pocket. One-handed. One-handed. I can feel it. There we go. Okay. God, now that one's totally busted. So I need a towel because it started spilling oil all over the casing here. But I'm about to check the oil. I think I need to put a little more in, and then we're almost done. All right, I think it's full. We've tightened up the little cap, and then we're gonna unscrew this and check the oil level. Almost there. There we go. Oh, looking good. About halfway up, and it's not like, oh my gosh, can I focus, please? And it's not level right now. Like the bike is teetered up like that. So I think once it's down at its actual level, it'll be totally good. But it looks like it's about, oh my gosh, will this ever focus? It looks like it's about halfway up. You see that? Like the red goes up into there. So, looks all good. Now, all I'll do is start her up, set her down, double check the oil level, but I think we're all done. Nice job, guys. Oh, almost forgot. So there's a little bit of oil in here left, but if it was empty, you would just put the funnel up into here and put the forbidden chocolate sauce back in the container, and then you go to your local like dump and dispose of it. They have oils, they have barrels where you dump your used oil in. But last thing we gotta do is we gotta oil the chain, and with it up like this is the perfect time to do it because you gotta put it in neutral and spin the tire like that while you spray it. Okay, so to try and not get any overspray onto the bike, because a mistake I made one time is spraying the chain and then it falling onto the wheel, me not realizing it. I tried to leave and I came up to a turn and my bike went like that, and then it kicked up, but I caught it. I almost high-sided and flew over the bike. So what you want to do is make sure there's no overspray. So I have this behind here. So here we have the chain lube. We're gonna put that on there, and then usually there's a tool that you have to use to clean it correctly. I don't have that tool, so I'm gonna use my sister's toothbrush instead. So you're gonna spray it on, and then I'm gonna have to spin it with my other hand too, so the whole thing moves. But then you're just gonna kind of clean out this area here to make sure there's no dirt. I'm gonna try and set up my phone here. So get me doing it. So let's see. It's gonna make a huge mess. Scrub it too, kind of once it goes around a full rotation. Ooh, already feels like it's moving smoother. Here we go, found the wet part again. And now I'm gonna do this. Scrub all the little sides of it. Make sure that chain's clean. The other side just snapped. Hot. I just busted my overalls. All right, then we just put this back on here. You gotta kind of line up that little line right there with that. Tighten that, and I'll start her up. All right, let's put the keys in. Then here, start it up. Oh man, it's looking good. Make sure it's in neutral. It is. You can see it's highlighted right there. I don't know if it'll focus. Yeah, it's right there. And then start her up. She sounds good.